Welcome back, guys. We've got a cool show today, episode, show, video, whatever you want to call it, where we get to talk about, well, I've already done a video on this. This is the Nimble X, and this is the brand newly released relative. It's the EMP, the Everyman Pocket EDC relative. It's pretty cool. It comes in a standard cardboard box with a nice zippered pouch, a microfiber cloth, sticker, COA, all that stuff, right? We'll just toss that stuff off to the side because most people don't care about packaging. I love packaging. I think it adds a whole new level to the knife, but that's just me. Let me know your thoughts down below. So this belongs to Chris over at the Tie Addiction YouTube channel and Instagram, and I'll have links down below to him. It's very cool. I really liked the Nimble, but it was just too small. So when they came out with the Nimble X, it's more my speed. The relative, it's very similar. It's very much the same size as the Nimble X. Just a hair smaller maybe, but very similar in shape, size, design, all of that. Big difference is the blade shape. We've got just a standard kind of drop point here. Here we've got a clip point Tonto-ish. And this particular version is one of their first production runs. Number 171, I think it is. It's written on the inside here. Yep, 171 upside down, but 171. I don't know how many they made for their first production run, but this one's number 171, and it's in Magna Cut. So this belongs to Aussie Mike, who buys everything Magna Cut. So you do have that clip point, and you have a flat grind here at the Tonto, if you will, and a very nice hollow grind here on the main portion. Titanium scales, gold anodized accents, nice milling, gold titanium backspacer, gold titanium pocket clip. So you can see some differences here in the lock bar cutouts. This one just has some lines built into it. This has your traditional milled out. The milling on this guy is, how do I say it? It's not sharp, but it's not aggressive, but it's not smooth like this frag pattern. They both provide a lot of texture, even though this is what I would call smooth-ish, and I talked about it on the other video. It gives you a lot of grip without being uncomfortable. I think that's the way to put it. This gives you equal amount of grip and is equally not uncomfortable. It's just a little bit more aggressive than the jimping here, the milling. The jimping on the top is awesome here on the relative, and it is a little softer, a little more rounded on the jimping on the Nimble X. This one, you lose that flipper tab, which I think, well, for me personally, I miss that. I am not a front flip guy. It's my least favorite, followed closely by the Spidey flick, which is kind of how you have to do this. You can thumb it fairly well, but I kind of wish there was a flipper. But if there was a flipper, it would pretty much just be a Nimble with a different blade. That's really your biggest difference here. No flipper and a different blade shape. And then the lock bar cutout is slightly different. That's really about it. So this one goes on pre-order again on February 18th, which I remember because that's my sister's birthday. That's my great niece's birthday. So on February 18th of 2023, these go on pre-order again for LMAX steel. I think the MagnaCut was just the first production run. So you can pre-order this in LMAX steel on February 18th of 2023. This particular one sold at, I believe it was $379. I don't know what the pre-order on the LMAX version is going to be. Check the EMP EDC website. They also are going to drop some 20 CV versions that are ready to ship also on February 18th. So go check those out if you are interested. I quite like this one. I don't know which one I would pick, honestly, because I love MagnaCut, not quite as much as Aussie Mike, but I do have one knife in MagnaCut. It's my RJ Martin Q36SS, and you can see it's a user. Like, this one does get used. I do break down some cardboard with this one, and I carry this one a lot. I don't love the mirror polish blade, but that is an RJ Martin signature item. So it is what it is. But I think this is going to go with me to Utah later this year in a few months as my daily carry while I am there in Moab, Utah, doing my off-road thing. So let's talk about the specs on this guy just real quick, because it is very similar to the EMP, to the Nimble. 4 3/8, 7 3/4, just a hair over, 3.4-inch blade. Behind the edge is 0.017 at the tip and 0.013 at this really nice hollow grind. That's really thin and gonna work really well for you, especially in this MagnaCut. Runs on bearings, of course. I think they're ceramic bearings, and it weighs in at 4.3 ounces, which is the exact same weight as the Nimble X. So they're very similar in size, same weight, very same build and construction. So if you're a fan of the Nimble, either the Nimble or the Nimble X, I think you're going to really like the Relative. I think it's a cool knife. I don't know about the black, and I like blacked out knives. Like, I have all black carbon fiber knives and all black G10 knives and all of that. But something about this one just looks, I don't know, to me it looks a little plasticky, but when you pick it up, you know it's not. Like, I don't know, just something about the finish on this particular version isn't my favorite. Now, I don't know if they came in different versions. I don't know what the LMAX pre-order is going to look like in February, in a few, basically in a week from filming this. So check out their website and go from there. Aussie Mike, thank you very much for sending this to me. EMP EDC, thank you for sending it to me on behalf of Mike. That's awesome. I greatly appreciate that. Please go check out my EMP playlist up here in the corner, and links to the EMP website will be down below. Go pick yourself up one.